Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Beatoms. I'm not going to do the 3-minute intro. I'm already an hour late, so I just want to jump right into this. I'm not feeling great, I'll be honest. I've been dealing with some issues pretty much all week, and I'm just going to go as long as I can. I'm dealing with pain, I'm dealing with feeling horrible, so let's turn a light on so I can actually see what's going on around me. Yeah, I don't feel great. So that's part of the reason why I was late getting going. I didn't sleep much last night, and by the time I got to sleep, I didn't wake up until like 2, and it's now 5, so I'm usually awake by like 10 a.m. at the very latest. So this is, it's just been one of those weeks, but, oh yeah, I was doing a classic challenge too. I do want to talk about the balance changes. I will touch on those at some point, but I'm going to start out by doing ladder. Mainly because I do want to try to push up at least Masters this season. If I can, 5,000, great, but I want at least to hit that 4,900 mark for the first time. So, I think it was 2 months ago where I set my personal best, so I'm kind of behind in terms of progressing. I'm going to zap those. And then poison. Between the poison and the baby dragon, it should take out all this. And then I think I'll just go bandit. I don't like this. Royal Giant is so stupid. Yeah, I'd like to hear what you guys think about the balance changes. I'm going to give my own personal opinions on them in a little bit. I mostly just want to give people time to get in. I know that I started out really late, and some people might need a little extra time, so that's fine. But I do want to hear what you guys think. I'm going to go Prince this lane. And then I'm going to go Valk here to pull those Fire Spirits and then try to get in front of the Prince. No. But and he's got Zap. At least the bandit got through there. I can poison this and not have to deal with Fire Spirits. I'm going to zap these archers and just let them go. I know I'm going to take damage, but he's taking that tower regardless, so we'll really stack up at the bridge. Ooh, kind of a bad zap on his part. I'm not sure how I'm going to pull this off, but I'm going to try. Nope. I actually haven't played it all today either, so it might take me a few games to get warmed up, but I think that deck I just went against is just one of those decks that you just gotta kind of sigh and move on from. Let's throw a bandit. I'm in a bad spot now, so Unfortunately, I can't really go in. Just cycle a baby dragon. Valk does get a couple of shots, which is nice. Let's poison this. Get a little tower damage, take out that wizard faster. Good zap on his part. Very good zap. That's a very, like, small thing that he did. But that just saved him probably 600 damage or so, just from that one zap. I'm actually really impressed with that zap. I know it seems kind of weird, but well played with that tornado again. Let's go Valk. And then I guess Inferno. What's up, legit? I'm gonna overload this side. Yeah. That's what I really have to do against P.E.K.K.A.s, unfortunately, is just kind of spam. And I'm gonna do the exact same thing. Get another prince going. Come on, get there. Yes! Oh. Nothing like a last second comeback, huh? Alright. I'm just gonna start trickling things behind the tower. Throw a baby dragon up here just to help out a little bit. Interesting fireball where he doesn't even hit the tower. I don't know if that was a mistake. Let's go baby dragon, bandit, poison. Let's get some bats going. Baby dragon zap. I don't think I needed to zap, actually. I mean, the baby dragon. Let's go Valk up here just to tank. This may end in a draw unless I do something substantial here. So let's go Prince, Bats, Baby Dragon over here. Drop a Bandit right here. Actually, not even gonna... Nah, you know what? I will deal with that. A little bit. This is just gonna end up in a draw. Unless I can get really lucky here and he can't defend. Nope. Wow. 40 War Day wins really isn't that much. If you play every day and you win even like 30% of your war days, you should have 40 wars. I mean, I'm sitting at 101, I think. Yeah. So. Oh, Larry, we have the same. Cream, honestly, I didn't want the draw. He earned that win. He outplayed me. I actually don't feel bad losing to him there. He played much better than I did. I kind of got lucky with that prince at the end. He just didn't have enough to deal with it. I don't know. I think I'd rather take the loss there than go for the draw. It was one of those where if he made a mistake and placed that P.E.K.K.A. like one tile over, I might have actually 3-crowned him. So, I don't feel bad about that. I know the smart play would be going for the draw, but with this deck, I draw so infrequently that it's really not something I want to get into the habit of trying to do. Just because there's really no need to with this. That would have only been like my 3rd draw or something like that, so. And of course a giant deck is going to wreck me. Hey, what's going on, Elliot? Yeah, nothing to deal with that. Let's go like this. Pull everything. God, even with the health nerf, I think Bandit's going to be really good still. After this game, I will start talking about my my opinions on the balance changes too. Now that we got some people going in the chat, let's just throw bats. If he has anything to deal with it, fine. He wasted his freeze, so I'm okay with that. Now it comes down to the poison cycle game versus his fireball game. Oh, okay, well. Let's get that started. I could have played that a little further down, but eh. Let's do this, let's do that, let's do this. Let's throw some bats and then sneak in a bandit, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Good game. Alright. We'll unlock that. I'm really tempted to buy the the chest speed up boost, but just because I have those gold chests sitting there. But at the same time, is it really worth 100 gems? I mean, the victory gold boost would be nice, but that's only an extra 3,000 gold for 3 days. So that's 9,000 gold. I mean, that's a lot for 100 gems. But I don't know. I don't know if it's really worth it. Well, no, Cream. It's more just to cycle through chests faster, get those gold chests out of my my slots there. Get to the good ones faster. That's how I picture the chest speed up. It's to get to the good chests faster, but the problem is there's really no good chests in the cycle anymore. I don't know. I don't get excited when I get a chest, like magical chest, So yeah, it is. I don't even look at the daily fortunes usually, but that is pretty bad. I mean, even the poison isn't that great. 1 in 10 legendary. Yeah. I don't like fortune chests. I mean, I don't think anyone really does, but check stats Royale. All right. Yeah, I'm still really far away. I mean, there's a giant chest there, but nah. Look at my trophy progression. Wait, that's not right. Is it? No way. I didn't hit 4,700 in December. I'm confused. Anyways. Let's get back to Clash and let's go over these balance updates. I think I opened one fortune chest when they first came out. Back when I had like 1,400 gems saved up or whatever, and I regretted it as soon as I did it. Although, actually, no. I got a legendary out of my fortune chest, and I think I got like 2 cards I wanted, so actually it was pretty good. But the amount of cards you get in it for 750 gems to me is just not worth it. But, alright, let's go over these balance changes. I do have quite a bit to say about them. So, I'm just going to jump right in. We'll just go straight down from the... yeah, we'll go straight down from the top. Which, this might be the most controversial change. A lot of people are going to say that the witch doesn't need to be buffed. Which... I can't argue. I don't think the witch needed to be buffed. If they were going to do this, what I would like to see is... Let's go to the witch real quick. I'm actually going to go in depth with some of these a little bit. So, the witch spawn speed is every 5 seconds. What? Why does it seem faster than that? Anyways, I would have liked to see the witch spawn speed just a little slower if they were going to do this. At the same time, Witch is one of those cards where if you go up against it, it's pretty annoying. But if you actually look at the stats on it and you really break it down, it's not that great of a card. It's a good card, but it's not a great card. It gets countered by, Baby Dragon, Valk. Those are everywhere, so... At least there's good counters to it. I think it's fine where it is. A health reduction? Okay. That could be too. You know what? I actually do agree. I don't think that it should survive a fireball in a log. I don't. Or a poison in a log or poison zap. Um, Actually, poison log might kill it. I'm not 100% sure, but I know poison zap doesn't. At least with the level 12 poison and the level 13 zap. And I don't think I really go against max witch, but we're going off target. Anyways, spawns 3 skeletons when destroyed. Is that really that big of a deal, though? Like, for as much as I'm saying I don't think the witch needs to be. Yes, it's a low key big buff in a sense that you kill a witch and there could be like 6 skeletons that you still have to deal with. Now you have to deal with 9. But anything you use to deal with those skeletons is still going to take care of those extra 3. So it's basically if you don't deal with it, yes, it's going to do a lot of extra damage. But if you're dealing with those other skeletons, it really won't matter. So all in all, I think this is a very, very minor buff. A lot of people are saying it's a pretty big buff. I think it's a very minor buff. I am surprised Night Witch didn't get a buff here. I actually think the Night Witch should get a slightly faster spawn speed. Mainly just because Night Witch isn't that good. Golem's really not that great right now in general. So I think it would give Golem a little bit of a way to deal with all the P.E.K.K.A going around. I went up against a few decks recently that were P.E.K.K.A and mini P.E.K.K.A. So for Golem, especially, I think Night Witch should have got a buff here instead of the Witch. But I kind of understand why they did the Witch, because they want to keep it on par with the Night Witch. The Night Witch dies, it drops two bats. Why doesn't the regular Witch? So that, for a long-winded answer, I don't think this really changes the Witch at all. It makes the Witch better, but I don't think it changes how she's dealt with. I think you're still going to deal with her the exact same. You don't have to change your playstyle because of this. So, kind of like with the bomb tower you did. Now, I would like to see the bomber get, like you guys have said, get a bomb that it drops as well. I think that would be really cool. Bomber's a card I'd like to see meta, but moving on, Flying Machine. I'm not going to spend too much time on Flying Machine because it's pretty straightforward. Hit speed reduced from 1.0 seconds to 1.1. You're going to notice it, but it's not going to be a huge nerf. Fireball Bait is already so strong as it is, and Lava Hound Clone is so strong as it is, that I really don't think this is going to change much. Ram Rider, I'm going to come back to. You know what? Give me 1 minute, guys. Alright, sorry. I had to blow my nose. My nose was driving me nuts. I didn't want to keep sniffling, so. Yes, Cream, I do think the bomber needs a buff. Not a huge buff. Like I said, if it just dropped a bomb or something like that, I don't feel like bomber for 3 elixir is worth it. I really don't. It doesn't target air. It dies extremely easily. So maybe like a slight health buff or something like that. But honestly, I think if it just dropped a bomb, it would probably. Although, even if it dropped a bomb, you usually put bomber behind something else and they take out the bomber before they take out that something else. So I don't even think it would really matter too much. Yes, I do remember you, Omega. What's going on? But like I said, I'm going to skip over the Ram Rider. We're going to come back to that because that's the one I want to talk about the most. So, Giant Skeleton, I really like this. First attack is faster, which is going to help it in terms of dealing with like Goblin Gang, Skeleton, Witch. It's going to help it just creep closer and closer to that tower a little bit easier. And the mass being increased is also nice because now you can't log it back. It's going to be harder to tornado, stuff like that. So I think this is actually going to be a huge buff to Giant Skeleton. I think Giant Skeleton Balloon Freeze might actually become meta, which kind of scares me a little bit, but overall, I think this is a really good thing for the Giant Skeleton. It's always been on the edge of being meta. Like, if you go off meta, a lot of people go with Giant Skeleton and it works, but it hasn't, at least since I've been playing Clash Royale, Giant Skeleton really hasn't been meta, other than like that short time where Giant Skeleton Clone was actually working pretty well. And then people learned how to deal with it and it went away. But for like 2 weeks, Giant Skeleton Clone was huge. So I think you might see that come back. You might even see Giant Skeleton Clone, Balloon, and Freeze all in the same deck, which would be really fun, really interesting. So I do like the Giant Skeleton change. Bandit. I should have saved this one for last, but I'm going to go with it. Actually, you know what? Let's touch on the Goblin Hut really quick because there's not much to say about it. Spawn speed increased. Basically, all that means is you're going to get one extra goblin out of the Goblin Hut. It's going to help with the Lava Hounds going around. It's going to help just keep the card kind of usable. Because right now, I mean, does anyone really use Goblin Hut anymore? So, I don't know. Anyways. Ram Rider and Bandit. Bandit hit points minus 4%. I've been saying for a long time, I don't think Bandit needs a nerf. That being said, I understand why it's being nerfed. Right now, it is probably the best legendary card alongside the Ram Rider. Those are probably the two legendaries that are dominating. Like, I can't even think of another legendary that even comes close to those in terms of how good they are. I mean, they killed the Magic Archer. Yeah, it's still good, but it's not even like top 5. Sparky's dead for the most part. Trying to think. Mega Knight's not really in a great place, especially with P.E.K.K.A being as strong as it is. Princess is always just going to be Princess. Log has taken a step back with Snowball and the Bar Barrel. So there's really no... Yeah, Miner's up there, but the thing with Miner is it's always going to be where it is. It's not the best legendary. It's something you can throw into a lot of decks and make it, just get that chip damage. Miner's really good, but Miner wasn't and never will be OP in my opinion. You can't say the same for Bandit and Ram Rider. I mean, you guys have seen the value that I get out of Bandit, and it does so much for so little. For 3 elixir, let's just look at the cards and think about every card that for 3 elixir it can counter. So let's just go by elixir. In my own deck, counters Prince. Does a pretty good job at Valk, especially on your side of the field. It can actually take out the Valk as well, depending on how you play it. It can take out Ice Spirit, Skeletons, Goblins, Barbarian. The Barbarian that comes out of the Bar Barrel deals with that. Deals with Fire Spirits decently. It takes out 1 and then you take 2 shots and it still survives. It can take out Spear Goblins, Bomber, Archers. Takes out Wall Breakers. Gets countered by that, but, whatever. Takes out a Cannon. Cannon kind of counters it. They counter each other. Takes out Ice Wiz. Guards doesn't. Takes out Princess. Can't really target that, so I'm not even going to go over that. Knight doesn't do so well with, but then when you get to the more expensive cards, takes out a Musketeer. Can take out an E-Wiz. Can take out a Hunter. Because what happens with the Hunter, it locks on, and as it's about to shoot, she dashes. So it misses his initial shot, and then you have to wait 2.2 seconds. In 2.2 seconds, the bandit gets that charge, gets a hit, maybe even a second hit. So even if it doesn't take it out completely, it's going to be pretty close to dead. She takes out a Night Witch, Prince, does okay against Hog, takes out that, can take out that, takes out that, takes out that. So, I mean, it's such a strong card. It takes out every card it goes against, pretty much. What do you mean not sure about the Hunter? It deals with Hunter, especially on your side of the field, deals with Hunter very easily. Anytime I see a Hunter, I play my Bandit to take it out, if it's by itself. Just because, one, that's the thing, she can avoid taking hits. And that's what's huge. She even does a decent job against Bowler. She's not going to take it out, but she's going to do some good damage to it. Because when the bowler pushes her back, she can still get in and get a hit before the bowler pushes her again. Occasionally, I'm pretty sure that she can even get 2 hits on the bowler. I don't go up against bowler that often, so it's hard to remember. But, and she even does a decent job against P.E.K.K.A. So, no, Cream. That's definitely, I mean, if you play the bandit right, you can get the hunter to lock on, but her dash is faster than his first attack. So he shoots as she's dashing. If you want to test it, we can, but actually, you know what? I'm pretty sure I faced a hunter yesterday. Maybe not? I don't know. I'll go look for Hunter and see if we can make it happen. But trust me on it. I've done it plenty of times. She can pretty much counter a Hunter by herself. So the last thing is the Ram Rider. I want to just finish this up. Ram Rider definitely needed a nerf. A lot of people were saying maybe reduce its snare from like 2 seconds down to 1 second. I personally thought even down to 0.5 seconds would be okay. But I think 1 second would have been fine. But they went a different direction with this. They changed the snare movement. Instead of completely stopping a troop, down to 85% speed. What? I'm calling it right now. That one change is going to put Hog Rider back in front of Ram Rider. There's so much to say about it. The whole point of the Ram Rider is that in combination with something like a snowball, you can actually completely negate all damage that the defense is going to do on you, minus the towers. Also, the fact that it can stop, it can be used on defense. That's really not going to change too much. It is going to stop it from completely countering Hog and completely countering itself, which I'm okay with, but I don't see a reason to use Ram Rider now over Hog necessarily, unless you're playing like a heavier deck. Because if you're using a cheaper, like a 3.5 or under deck, the whole point of the Ram Rider was that you could cycle back to it, and they might only have a couple of cards in their deck that could handle it. Now, it's just going to be so easily countered. And to be honest with you, I didn't think Ram Rider was as OP as everybody else did, especially because I used it quite a bit. The thing is, if it is countered, it gets countered hard. And I don't know. To me now, I mean, I guess I have to look at the damage stats and everything. But just based on feel, I think Hog might actually just be better now. 318 damage, 1696. Yeah, see, it already does a lot less damage and has less hit points. Oh, actually, no, we gotta do this. 220, 1461. Oh, so it actually has less health. I mean, it has more health than the Hog. But even still, I mean, unless it's charging, the speed is slow. And honestly, if they had changed that, if they had changed it from medium to fast, it doesn't even have to be very fast like the Hog, just medium to fast, and changed it, fine. But when I play Ram Rider, a lot of times my Ram doesn't even make it to the tower. And I feel like in a lot of those situations, a Hog would. So you take that into consideration with this nerf, and I think this might actually be a really big nerf. I don't think it was that OP. Like, it was very strong. And it's the same with the Bandit. They were both very strong. I don't think they were overpowered though. They're still counterable. I mean, most decks have, my deck doesn't, but most decks either have goblins, skeletons, skeleton army, guards, something on the ground that can handle a bandit. Goblin Gang is huge right now. So a lot of decks do already run counters to bandit. With the Ram Rider, you can throw the Ram Rider, throw 2 elixir, or have them throw 2 elixir goblins and a log, and actually 100% counter the Ram Rider if you do it right. I had it happen to me. That's how I know. All you have to do is just stack things in front of it and just make it bounce around, and it moves so slow, and if you reset that charge, there is literally nothing that a Ram Rider can do to get to a tower. So I understand they needed to rework it a little bit, and they reworked it quite a bit, but they didn't give it anything to make up for the fact that now, like, if I saw a Valk or I saw a Mini P.E.K.K.A., I would throw the snowball, push them away. Now they're going to get closer, and it's still going to help, but I don't know. I think it's going to get countered way too easily, and it kind of worries me, to be honest. But let me know what you guys think of my opinions. Those are just my opinions. I'm not a pro or anything like that, so I don't know. I'm just going off of what I've seen myself. Let's go L-Jack here and a Night Witch. That's not good. There goes that L-Jack. Alright, let's get a pump down. That might not be how you play Golem Beatdown. No, actually, I do like L-Jack and Night Witch on a push by themselves. They actually work really well. Alright, now a Golem. Then I can throw a Night Witch in the back to spawn those bats. And she'll deal with this pretty well, actually. Oh, that was stupid. I meant to hover it, not drop it. I've been doing that a lot lately. I don't know why. Alright, I'm going to give up that tower. Didn't save the pump, unfortunately, but... There we go. Oh, I wanted that to lock onto the golem. Well, there goes that push. This is really bad. Yeah. I don't think Witch is really going to change much. I think she's going to stay where she is, but when those skeletons pop, occasionally it could help. I don't think it's going to be a huge buff. I think it's just a little tiny bit. Zappies might actually be good here. Let's go Ram Rider with some Spear Goblins. Throw some Zappies here. Okay. Hey, what's going on? Cream, those are colons, not semicolons. Yeah, guards are really good. Okay, those minions should all die. Alright, now I'll go Ice Whiz. Look at all those spear goblins. There we go. Alright. Now I want to... Never mind, I was going to recruit in the back, but we'll do that. We'll split some zappies. And we'll pop a baby dragon. I'd say we're in pretty good shape right now. He poisoned so that RG won't be coming down quick. And there we go. Alright. So we got one more of these to do. I'm actually going to wait on that and just jump into some more ladder. Start out with a bandit. Now let's give it a baby dragon as well. Alright, I got a little bit of damage out of that and made him spend a lot of cards. That was a weird expo. Expo E-Barbs, are you kidding me? I should have played the bandit before, but whatever. This is such a stupid deck that I'm going against. I can't wait till I get to the part of ladder where E-Barbs don't exist anymore. Go bandit. Throw a prince as well. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's GG. Wow. All right. That deck should never exist again. I spelled that so bad, but whatever. Oh, he so got what he deserved. Expo eBarb's mirror. Who runs that? Like, anyways. I'm actually just gonna go with the baby dragon here. I spent a lot of elixir there, but it was worth it to not take that damage. Actually, I only lost 1 elixir in that exchange. Come on. Really, Valk? You walk all the way there and then you go back? Let's go Bandit over here too, because he probably won't be able to deal with it all. I don't have a problem with mirror. It's when you're using mirror with like E-barbs. I mean, and Expo. I don't know what's worse, Expo E-barbs or RG E-barbs. Probably Expo. Just zap those and let them go. What is he doing? Thank you? Okay then. I don't know what that guy's deck was, but... Now, let's do this. Yay. All cards I never use. Go Bandit again. Baby Dragon mostly just to keep the Inferno Dragon from taking those shots. I opened it yesterday, Kareem. Nothing good. It was probably actually one of the worst ones I've gotten. Just gonna poison here. Ooh, only took 1 swing. Nice. Might be a bad risk, I don't know. Probably, actually. Yeah, it was definitely a bad move. Make sure that wizard dies. What's up, JT? Why do these people exist? I don't even want to say anything right now because I try to keep my channel PG, and what's in my head right now is not PG. Oh, hey, look at that. RG right off the bat. I'm giving him... Bad zap. Bad zap. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Goodbye. Just cycle some bats. And we'll go Baby Dragon again. Well, see, the thing with Inferno Dragon is it's not supposed to be an offensive weapon. It's a defensive tool, but when it locks onto a tower... See, his problem was he zapped before it ever even locked on. In the chat's different. You gotta remember, I'm working towards getting potentially monetized, and they do take that stuff into consideration. Not so much that you can't get monetized if you're not PG, but you then have to label your channel as 18 plus, and that pretty much would eliminate almost my entire viewership. So wasted bandit there. I'm throwing the bats over here. Wasn't far enough away. I was hoping that it would still get to the tower, but at least a few of them. And that's game. You know, I say that kind of jokingly, but I have like wished for that for a while. Um, I wish they had more than just one ladder. Like they should have 1v1 ladder, 2v2 ladder. They should have draft ladder, and then I think they should have a tournament level standard ladder. I kind of understand why they won't do the tournament level standard because if that's the case, what's the point of playing a grand challenge or a classic challenge and spending gems? Other than for the rewards, obviously, but it kind of takes away from that a little bit. At least for me, because I personally only play challenges if I want tournament level standard. I'm kind of tired of playing ladder, but I have not gotten to 4900. I got to 4871, one game away. Hey, what's going on? But yeah, I think if they had multiple ladders, like it doesn't even have to be like as serious, but I would love to have like a draft leaderboard and stuff like that. So that might have been a bad poison, but I really didn't want to have to deal with the minions. I am gonna zap just to minimize my damage. I don't like that, JT, to be honest with you. Because if that was the case, I wouldn't be able to be where I am. Look at me right now. I'm facing 13 after 13 after 13. Now, if they made like a leaderboard of like just level 10s and seeing how high they got and stuff, that's fine. But to make ladder like matched based on level, I don't actually like that. I know a lot of people would like it, but I don't. To me, that defeats the point of ladder. You know, you wouldn't have level 1s getting up to 4,000 and making it, you know, an incredible feat. This game is over, I think. No, he's still trying. Cream, honestly, I'm really surprised that you even care about PewDiePie. And 3 crowned at the last second. Let's go. You know what? Let's not do anything. Oh my god. Hog freeze. Are you kidding me right now? Alright, where's those E-barbs? I'm waiting for the E-barbs. I hate pushing on ladder, honestly. Yep, you're so cool using hog freeze. Well, Kreen, if you were gonna... Whoa, whoa. You know what? Now I'm banning you. He was kidding, but no. Goodbye. I was gonna say something, but never mind. That's just going way too far. We don't need that toxicity around here. Let's go Bandit. You know, I'd probably have like, I don't know, 1,500 subs right now if I didn't ban everybody. But I want my chat to be, you know, nice and not full of jackasses. So. Good game. Exactly. Thank you. Finally, somebody understands. And honestly, it wasn't what he said that made me ban him. Like, obviously, it's a bad word, but I don't typically, unless it's like, you know, a racial thing or something, I don't typically ban for that. It was the way he went about that. You know, we're having a nice conversation. You say something, then all of a sudden he acts like that. No. Not dealing with it. That would be great, Cream. If that actually got started, and like, I don't even want to think. Never mind. Never mind. Not taking any damage from that wizard. Yeah, Cream, and I was actually going to go and defend him, but... And he just took it way too far. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Nothing. Okay. I thought he was gonna try to take advantage of that rage. Oh yeah, that zap totally helped you. Didn't mean to play bats there, but that actually worked out fine. I actually meant to snowball that, but... Now, how do I win this? Wow, that bandit might have actually helped. Eh. There we go. I can ignore the wizard. And that's game. Wait, I just missed something, apparently. What did Nick do? Yep, instant ban. Even if it doesn't matter what account it is, whether it's the same person, different person. Not dealing with that either. Alright. Wait, did I cross 4,800? Cool. Don't have E-Wiz, don't have E-Wiz. I don't think he has E-Wiz. He did have Zap, I believe, so... No! Oh, crap. I lost. Really, he let that go. I love how I said I want Bomber to get a boost and then, a buff, and it's now here. Destroying my tower. Well, if you were riding your bike, why were you rolling in dog crap? Wow. How many views do I have on my most viewed video? Like 7,000? Maybe? I don't know. How would I even search my videos based on views? Nope, that's not what I wanted to click. Oh, I think I know what I can do. Oh, nope, that didn't work either. Yeah, I think it is that Minecraft video. Yeah, 7.3K views. The next is 2,000. A lot of you guys might not know this because I don't really talk about it much anymore, but I did actually do YouTube in the past, and when I was doing that, I got quite a bit of views at one point. I was averaging like 5,000 views a video, something like that. So, what's up, Apple? Oh yeah, Chillin' with Beat Arms was the podcast I was doing. I'll be honest, I miss doing podcasts. Okay, Snowball pretty much took that down. I've been better, Apple, but I'm surviving. Ooh, he logged way too early. I'm still gonna get... Oh, I was gonna say I'm still gonna get a charge on the tower, but... Not anymore. Ooh, only one flying machine hit that time. I'll go Prince here. And Baby Dragon, just to soak those up so they don't hit my tower. Then we'll go with this. We'll split some bats. And poison. Get another Prince. Throw the Inferno to shut down this lane. Oh. Alright guys, I think I'm going to wrap up here. Again, I'm not feeling great, so, I wasn't even sure if I was going to stream, to be quite honest with you guys. But we had some fun. Didn't really make any progress, but you know what? It's whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will be streaming again tomorrow and Sunday. I'll probably stream a little bit more tomorrow than I usually do, just to kind of make up for the last couple of days, but we'll see how I feel. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys on the next stream.